Hi, authors and aspiring authors and writers, wannabe writers. I'm Ardy Roberto, and you're here on my YouTube channel, Ardy Roberto Author, especially for all of you who want to write a book or get into the content creation sphere or circle. And my encouragement for today is for you to just do this. Start and start small. Take baby steps, okay? Take baby steps, meaning if you're gonna write and you have this big book project in mind, you know, start first by writing a small part of it, or start first by practicing and writing, for example, a poem or a blog or an essay, just 500, 600 words. Start small muna, like uh, this booklet. I started by writing a letter. Yeah, you can do that. You can write a letter first to a friend, imaginary friend or family, and write to them about something that is important to you, something that you're passionate about. When I had a truth encounter, an encounter with Jesus Christ, and I was transformed and I surrendered my life to Christ, I wrote about that experience to my family and my friends, and that letter was the genesis, was a seed for this booklet called Ang Buhay na Hindi Bitin. Yan. 16 pages lang to. So do that before you jump in and write, a big book like this. Okay? So start small, but get started. Many of you may be discouraged and saying, ang hirap sumulat, di ba? Totoo, it is hard to write. Why? Because they say, and according to litworld.org, Litworld says, writing is the highest intellectual skill of human beings. And why? Because it forces us to utilize our mind in ways that we're not used to. We're simply not used to writing and engaging our mind. But take heart, because God has given us the most powerful, piece of equipment, the most powerful PC or computer on the entire earth. He's given us a necktop computer. And this necktop computer is capable, I assure you, of writing. Yeah. I'm not an intellectual giant, and it took me, for me, nahirapan ako. After this, I would really have to sit down and write and think and write. The problem today is that we're not used to thinking. Why? Because we're surrounded by things that disable our thinking apparatus, right? So gadgets. These gadgets disable our thinking apparatus, our minds, our brains. Ang dami kasi amusement, right? We're amused by TikTok, by Instagram, by Facebook, and once we have any free time, we don't use that free time to stretch our minds and to practice our minds and our brains. We use it to amuse ourselves. And the very word amuse or amusement comes from two Latin, words. A is without, and muse means to think. So there you go, without thinking. And of course, by the way, before you go, don't forget to subscribe. Siyempre, subscribe. Help us get the word out by sharing this episode if you liked it. Very simple message, to any aspiring author or writer who wants to get started. Share it, like it, get YouTube's algorithm going by liking it and sharing it, okay? So you know the drill. Like and also press the notification button, because I'm gonna try as much as possible to post something every other week at least, or every week about writing and becoming an author. So your dreams can become a reality. Just start. Keep on writing. God bless. So yeah, so keep on writing, because your mind, is just like a rubber band. I wish I had a rubber band here somewhere so that I could explain to you what I mean. Oh, here. I have a rubber band right here. Ayun. So your brain is like a rubber band. Your mind is like a rubber band. The more you stretch it, una ganito, and then you keep on stretching and stretching it, and what happens? Yes. So what happens, you keep on stretching your mind like this rubber band, and it never goes to its original form. It can get stretched and it can puputol pa nga. Ayan, Yeah, why? Because the mind, once expanded to the dimensions of larger ideas, never returns to its original size. That's what Oliver Wendell Holmes says. And it's true. Once you start writing, once you get yourself used to writing and keep on writing, it will never go back to its original size. Masasanay ka na. Okay, so practice lang po. Start small, but start writing and keep on writing. So write on. God bless. Hi guys, this is Ardy Roberto, and you're on Ardy Roberto Author, my micro YouTube channel, especially for you authors who are out there, trying to get started, aspiring authors. So I'm just gonna take one topic for today, encouraging you to write. Now, maybe some of you may be thinking, why is it so difficult to write? And my encouragement to you is this: it is difficult to write. Why? Because writing is the highest intellectual skill of human beings, because it forces us to utilize our minds, our brains, in ways we're not used to. That's according to Litworld, there, litworld.org. And my encouragement to you is, because it's so difficult, you need to practice. Anything worth doing, is worth doing well, and anything worth doing, you need to practice doing that. You just can't shoot. If you're taking the basketball analogy, you just can't go on day one and shoot 3 pointers just like Steph Curry does, right? You need to go out there and practice first. Take small steps. So as you write, in the basketball court, you take first the one nearest to the backboard. You may 1 foot, 3 feet, then go to 10 feet, 15-foot line before you go to the 3 point line. That's how you do it. Because it's difficult to shoot a 3 point shot right away. Same thing with writing. It's difficult to write a novel or a book at your first try. So do a post first, do a short story first, do an essay first, do a 500 word essay or post or blog first before you go on and take up that big writing project that you're looking at. And yeah, and it'll be much, much easier that way. And it's just like a rubber band, right? Just like a rubber band. If you look at the rubber band, um, diba? Like this, if you keep on stretching it, just like your mind, sooner or later it will take on a different shape. And the same thing, the mind, Oliver Wendell Holmes said that the mind, okay, once expanded here, once expanded to the larger or dimensions of larger ideas, never, never, ever, ever returns to its original size. So keep on stretching your mind and your brain. The problem with us today is that we're so used to getting our gadgets, and the moment we have any free time, we don't think, I'm going to write. Why? Because it's hard. So the moment we take our phones, we just scroll and get amused by what? By Facebook, Instagram, posts, TikTok, etc. Nothing wrong with that, but if you keep on doing that, and if you're an aspiring writer and all you do is that, you're never going to get used to writing. Diba? This is the problem. Amusement. We're so used to being amused. And if you look at the word amuse, what does it mean? A means without, and muse means what? To think. So when you're being amused by whatever it is, your phone, your gadget, your TV set, you're being amused, and therefore you're doing things without thinking. And so my encouragement to you is today, take pen and paper, whether it's a notepad like this or your gadget, and start writing. Start practicing that most difficult task that it is, that you've been, you know, you know, God has given you the most powerful neck-top computer. The most powerful computer is your neck-top computer. He has given you this brain. So use it. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. So today, take pen and paper, Get your gadget, get your laptop, and write 300, 400, 500 words before you go into the big project. All right? So that's my encouragement for all of you. Hope you were encouraged. God bless you. Don't and don't forget to click on the notification button and of course subscribe first, like, comment, and you'll be helping this channel get more views and more subscribers. God bless you all.